and give you a warm welcome for the campus. Today is about you learning about college. Okay? Today is about you learning about college. So we hope that you get a lot out of today and you hear from a lot of good people today.
Good morning, Cougars. Good morning, Cougars. Let's hear it. How about those Lady Cougars last night, huh? So I'm Superintendent Jonathan Raymond. I'm your superintendent. Maybe some of you know me, or some of you don't. That's fine. But I want to welcome you to Sacramento City College today, and I just want to tell a little story real quick. Because you're freshmen in high school, and you're on a college campus. And I didn't start thinking about college until fall of my senior year, which I want you to know is way too late. Now, it worked out okay for me. I think I was lucky. But I don't want luck to come into the equation for you. So it's so good to see you here today. You're way ahead of the game. And I also want you to know, high school's fun. And high school should be fun. And it should be about learning. But you're going to hear today as well that college is also a lot of fun. But college is also about learning. And that's really, really important. Because unlike me, where I waited and it worked out, the world is very different today. The world is really competitive. I was a kid that grew up in Massachusetts. So maybe I was competing against kids from Massachusetts or maybe Connecticut, maybe New Hampshire and Maine and Rhode Island. But guess what? You're competing against kids from Taiwan and Singapore and Finland and China and India. It's a whole global world. Now, I think you're all pretty special. And I think kids in California and Sacramento are really special. But along with that specialness is we got to work hard. We work hard, we learn a lot, and we have a good time too. So you're going to learn all about that. But I'm really proud of you for being here today. As I said, you're way ahead of where I was, and that's a really good thing. So have a great day today.
My name's Ed Mills. I'm the Associate Vice President for Enrollment at Sac State. And this is really a neat honor for me to get to come and talk to all of you. Because I don't normally get to talk to a lot of students until they're a senior, until they're at the community college already. But I think what Dr. Raymond said is really true. Start thinking about it now. The cool thing about the future, your future, is you're going to create it. Most of the jobs all of you will have don't exist today. You're going to create them. And what's really neat about that is if you dedicate yourself, and if you put in the time, you can build a world that you'll get to live in.
We are so glad that you have joined us today. And it is very, very important to know that you are so important to us because you have taken the road less traveled, because you are still in school, because you are still striving to be the best that you possibly can be. For those of you who are not at that best mode right now, we need you to work on it. Because when you arrive at Sacramento City College, when you arrive at Sacramento University, Sacramento State University, we are only looking for the best. We will meet you where you are, wherever you are, and then we will bring you up to wherever you need to be. Because we are expecting you to be the best in the world. I want you to look to the left of you and look in the eyes of the person that you're looking into. Look to your left. Then I want you to look to the right. You have just looked into the eyes of all the leaders in the United States. You have just looked into those eyes. Welcome to become the leaders of the United States of America. Maybe you don't know what I just said. You are the future leaders of the United States of America. And we are looking at you to fill the seats of everyone that you see that is in power. You and the people that you looked into the eyes, left and to the right. That is your future.
Hello, my name is Hunter and I'm a student at Kennedy. I'm a freshman. This is my freshman year. And one thing I learned from the presentation is more about FAFSA and financial aid. And it's actually better to go to a community college before you go to UC or a state college.
Who can tell me what FAFSA stands for? It's free application for federal student aid. It is free to apply for free financial assistance, okay? And utilize it, okay? Don't count yourself out. Apply for financial aid. Always apply for the FAFSA.
And she's sitting in my office, and she was crying, and she was asking me, what can I do to develop those critical thinking skills? And I had a whole bunch of answers flow through my mind in that moment. But the best answer I could give her was one I couldn't bring myself to tell her. Because the best answer I could give her was, honestly, I need you to go back in time 4, 5, 6, 7 years, and I need you to start reading. I can teach you in 1 semester to organize your essays, but I can't develop college-level critical thinking skills in 1 semester. That's something that develops over a lifetime. You guys have the opportunity right now to look ahead and focus on what it is that you need to do. I've had students in high school who were failing all of their classes, and the mom came in to meet with me and was like, what can I do? My son is not doing anything, he's failing all of his classes. And I told her, you know what? Honestly, don't worry about it. And she, what? I said, the reason why your son is failing all of his classes is because he won't stop reading. He has no interest in whatever it is that his instructors are teaching, but he's constantly reading. And he's reading a lot of stuff, and he's not reading magazines. He's self-educated. It's not good that he's failing his classes, but the reality is, when he finally grows up and he moves on, he's doing whatever, if he decides he wants to go to school, he'll be ready. He may have to take some math classes and catch up and those kinds of things, but he's developing the kind of critical thinking skills he needs to be able to go on to college. If there's one thing you can do, you've had some great advice here. You've had some fantastic advice about what you can do when you get here. But please, start reading. At least 30 minutes a day.